Hi, we're Lynn
and Nisha,
and you're watching BTS MVP. Welcome to another episode of BTS MVP, where we choose our favorite member and our favorite moments from each of their biggest hits. Today, on a very special episode of
Summer
BTS
special
MVP, that's right, we will be talking about their solo songs. For each member, we're going to choose our favorite solo song and explain why it's our fave. If we can, I gotta say, there's some tough decisions.
There were some decisions. You know what? I like it. That's why it's my favorite.
All right, let's get right to it. We're gonna start with Mr. Worldwide Handsome.
Yes.
Worldwide handsome guy Jin.
Jin! First, let me say, I love Jin's solo songs the most. Of all the 7 members, there's not a weak one in the bunch. I love his solo tunes. To the point where I have a little playlist that's only Jin's solo tunes. And then I listen to it, you know, when I'm feeling mellow, when I'm feeling
With Super
vibe.
Tuna? It's mellow. It's in your field, Super Tuna?
I do have Super Tuna on there, but sometimes it gets skipped.
Wow.
I mean, but sometimes I'm feeling it. It's got good choreo.
Yeah.
I don't know. In fact, I almost picked it as my favorite Jin song.
I almost picked it.
Because I will say this. It seems very Jin.
It seems very Jin.
Yes.
It seems very Jin.
But unfortunately, there is one I like better. All right. Which song did you choose?
My Jin solo song, my favorite one is Awake. And it
Nice.
had to be. The
Nice,
violin, the instrumentals alone of the track are just perfect.
Yeah, it's got that long intro.
Yes.
Which is gorgeous. Like, it's
so pretty.
Who wrote that?
Exactly.
It's beautiful. It's so nice. And then they carry that throughout.
Yes, and it continues on through the choruses and the bridge and stuff. It's so nice. And even though we're supposed to be talking about Jin's solo song and Jin, even without his voice, the song is very nice for me.
That's true. But then for me, it's about the message of that song.
For you.
Well, that's one reason why I love this song too, but it's not.
Did you pick it as your favorite?
Sorry.
Yeah, it's my truth. It's my truth. 온통 사쳐투성이겠지. But it's my fave. It's my fave. 그래도 발버둥 치고 싶어.
Because the song in itself, like with Jin, is such a sad and hopeless song, right? Like it's about.
It's not hopeless though.
For me,
would not say
I
it's
always
hopeless.
interpret it as sort of hopeless. Like he feels like he can't achieve this goal, but he's gonna try anyway, even though he knows he's gonna fail.
But that to me is the epitome of hope.
If anything,
right?
I don't know.
Like
I don't
even
know.
though things seem bleak and he doesn't quite have faith in it, he's gonna try. That's hope, man.
I don't know. It's weird. He's persevering.
Yeah.
I'd say. He's persevering even though he feels like he's gonna fail, which is very inspiring when you think about it.
I think so too.
Maybe I can never fly. 저기 저 꽃잎들처럼 날개 단 것처럼 흔하게. I can touch the sky. 그래도 손 뻗고 싶어 달려보고 싶어 조금 더.
And I really like how his emotions really come through in this song for me. Like in his voice, he sounds sad and sort of tired.
Yeah.
Which I really like. I like it when the singer is emotional. You know?
Yeah.
I want to hear it. I want to feel it. It works for me.
Yeah, one thing that I think we kind of missed out on by coming to BTS later is what an impact these solo songs must have had when they first came out, because it was really each of them's first chance to sing a song from their own point of view and put their own personality into it. And I agree with you, Jin nails it. Like this, it feels like he is singing from his heart.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Run away, run away, run away, don't
with Abyss for my Jin song.
Excellent choice.
Yeah, like I really could have chosen any of his solo songs, but Abyss is my favorite in that I think I've listened to it every day since I discovered BTS. And I just find it to be really reassuring. Again, it's like a really sad song, right? It's about being away from ARMY and feeling lost and not really sure like who he is anymore or what he's supposed to be doing. But I don't know, it's just beautiful.
숨을 참고서 나의 바다로 들어간다. 아름답고도 슬피 우는 나를 마주한다. 저 어둠 속에 날 찾아가.
And his voice, using the higher registers in the chorus, is gorgeous, and the music is simple but pretty, and this song was just very reassuring to me during the whole COVID shutdown.
He's very good at that.
Yeah, surprisingly good. Like sometimes I feel like Jin and I would not get along in real life because the fact that he doesn't take a lot of things seriously irritates.
You'd be the V to his Jin.
That's exactly it. But then he can be very kind and reassuring sometimes. That's right. And that you don't see that side enough, I think.
The Hyung side.
Yes, the Hyung side. I like it.
아직도 나는 내게 머물러 있다. 목소리 나오질 않고 맴돌고만 있다. 저 까만 거 잠기고 싶어. 가보고 싶어. I'll be there. 오늘도 또 너의 주위를 맴돈다.
I'm Suga. Nice to meet you.
Let's talk about Suga.
Let's talk about Suga.
Sugakins.
Cut the cameras.
Suga is one of only 2 members where you and I have the same song, and actually, I'm really surprised. We picked the same song. We did it!
For your bias, no less.
It's true. All right, so we chose People, which actually is a song that I only really started listening to intensively about 3 weeks ago, maybe. And up until then, I would have said it would be between like Seesaw and Daechwita.
Yeah, I really like Seesaw. That was definitely my second.
Same here. It's just a really good song. Like
it is.
It stands up over time for sure.
But something about People I really liked was his singing voice.
Same.
And I think, you know, he's not the best singer.
No.
And I think he knows that. So I think it was really well produced. Like, it used auto-tune and it used backup singers to enhance his voice, but it didn't feel so glaring. Like, it was obvious in the way he wanted you to know he was using it, but it wasn't aggressive. Like, some people, perhaps, JYP.
삶을 지치게도 해 사람들이 그런 거지 없으면 있고 싶기도 있으면 없고 싶기도 누가 사람이지 동물이라 했나 내가 보기에는 후회 동물이 분명한데 사람들은 변하지 너도 변했듯이 세상살이 영원한 건 없었다 지나가는 해프닝 너의 평범함은 되려 나의 특별함 너의 특별함은 되려 나의 평범함 나의 평범함은 되려 너의 특별함 나의 특별함은 되려 너의 평범함 뭐 어때 스쳐 지나간 뭐 어때
He wanted this song, I think, to be a comfort song for people.
Yes.
And I like the fact that he chose to make it a singing song instead of a rapping song. And it does definitely have that comfort vibe. Like,
yes.
It's like a warm blanket of a song. And I love it. And I love the words too, especially.
I love the sound of the words.
Me too.
Like where he changes one or two syllables in like a repeat line and it changes like the meaning of the sentence.
I agree.
But then it still starts with the same syllable and ends with the same syllable, so it's sort of your brain just glosses over.
Yeah, I think RM gets a lot of respect for his wordplay, and his command of multiple languages is impressive.
Oh yeah.
But Suga has come a long way with his lyric writing, and in terms of paying attention to the sound and paying attention to puns and things like that.
I was impressed.
Me too. So my favorite lines in this song are when he says, your ordinary became my special and my special became your ordinary.
Really? That's it?
Yeah.
Not the
Okay, I do love that part.
I thought-
you know I love that part.
I know you do.
It was one of the reasons why this song got picked. Then my favorite part of Life Goes On is when he like does that and this song has that too, and I was like, oh
Wow.
just the comfort is so nice.
사람들은 변하지 나도 변했듯이 세상살이 영원한 건 없어 다 지나가는 해프닝 Why so serious? Why so serious? Why so serious? I'm so serious I'm so serious
I'm J-Hope.
Moving on to J-Hope.
J-Hope!
For me, this was an easy call. This was probably my easiest call. And that's because I love the song Ego with an enormous passion.
Yep.
I think when we did those lists of our top 50 BTS songs, Ego for me was the highest ranking solo song.
I think so as well.
Yeah.
For you.
And I just love it. And even when I made a list of all of Hobie's solo songs, and there's all the new ones too, of which I have to say Future is awesome. But even then none of them could replace Ego. Like, Ego is just joy for me. It is joy. And it's not a throwaway song or a simple song, but just it's such a upbeat song.
It's a dance. It's a vibe.
It's Hobie in 3 minutes. Yeah. I mean, I love the references to himself.
Yep.
And in the video, they even use that birthday picture of him. It's so cute. And it's such a J-Hope kind of message where you can get lost in these old bad memories, but what's the point? Everything that you decided brought you to where you are now, and all we can do is go forward from here. So let's do that. And let's do that well. Dancing it out.
Speaking of getting lost in bad memories, it's good that he doesn't linger on the fact that his mom abandoned him in a carnival with only a Snickers bar.
그래야도 care 전부 내 운명의 선택 so we're here 내 앞을 봐 the way you shine keep going now below 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 whatever forward until we go just trust myself
Ego is my choice. What is your choice?
My choice is Blue Side. It's actually not a happy song.
Do you mean the newer one?
Yeah, the full version.
Okay.
Full version. I like it more than the shorter version. Because the full
The shorter version is really short.
The
It's
shorter
only like
version,
40 seconds long or something.
It's very short.
Yeah.
The full version feels more complete, which is another reason why I picked Blue Side. I really like the background.
Nice.
How he released the song first and then released it as only 47 seconds. He didn't force it to be complete because he thought, I don't have the maturity, I don't have the stuff to complete the song.
True.
Which is something I really liked. And then he came back to it, which is something I never do. So very impressive.
Yes, I agree.
I love that he came back to it and finished it and then released it.
Yeah.
And the whole song is just so comforting. Somebody with the idol persona who's like happy all the time and making jokes and smiling. And it's just sort of like a sad song. It's a downer. It makes me feel comforted that somebody else has felt sad before, which is sort of stupid because, you know, I know other people feel sad, but, you know, he's right there saying, I'm sad with you. It's okay.
One of the awesomest things that BTS has done is made it okay to talk about mental health stuff.
Yes, and their emotions even just.
And the fact that they've been very open and honest about their negative emotions as well as their positive,
it's very nice.
I think has really introduced a lot of new conversations in Korea and made people around the world feel like heard.
난 느꼈어 뭉지게 다리에 파란 것만 걷고 싶단 걸 Singing my blue, singing my bloom Back in my room 흐릿하게 시절 파란 나와 가벼운 숨 냉정과 열정 사이 그 무게를 재보지만 지금 난 그저 파랗게 타서 죽고 싶다 Blue side, blue side Back to blue side, blue side Blue side, blue side Back to blue side, blue side
So yeah, I think Hobie reworked Blue Side as part of his process for the new album.
I think so as well,
because it shares a lot of the same themes as his new album's music.
Also,
and
Vocal King.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
I know.
I love it when he sings. He's such a good singer.
Me too, man.
Hi, my name is RM. Nice to meet you guys.
Okay, moving on to our president, Mr. Kim Namjoon. He has a lot of solo work. Like, there was a huge volume of songs to
I think he has the most.
And I know people are very closely bonded with some of his mixtape songs.
Yep.
But for me, the greatest song that RM ever wrote, still to this day, is Intro Persona.
Yo, 나는 누구인가 평생 물어본 질문 아마 평생 정답은 찾지 못할 그 질문 나는 놈을 고정 말 몇 개로 답할 수 있었다면 신께서 그 수많은 아름다움을 담아주신 나랬겠지. How you feel?
Like,
It's so good. It's such a bop.
love everything about that song. I love the sound of it and the guitar riff, which makes it like just the right bit of edgy and aggressive. And I love his voice in it, the way it's like a presidential speech that he's delivering from the podium.
Yes.
And I love how open and raw the lyrics are, where he honestly talks about like who he is and what the hell is he doing here.
Who the hell am I?
Yeah, what is he trying to accomplish and who does he think he is? I don't know. I just love everything about it.
Tell me, are you next with me? Do you wanna die? Or do you wanna go? Do you wanna fly? Press it so, press it true. Do you think you lie? I don't know, but I know one thing.
You know that this is actually my RM comfort song.
Yes.
Because of the lines at the very end where he says, I just want to
Be the shoulder.
give you all the shoulders when you cry. Yeah, I'm like, if you would like to, you go ahead.
Right ahead.
That's fine, sir. Yeah. But
no one's stopping you.
But yeah, like the whole of the lyrics is just a masterpiece in my opinion. I just really love it, and it's a banger.
Banger.
I just wanna go, I just wanna fly, I just wanna give you all the voices till I die. I just wanna give you all the shoulders when you cry. Persona, who the hell am I? I just wanna go, I just wanna fly, I just wanna give you all the voices till I die. I just wanna give you all the shoulders when you cry.
What did you pick for RM?
So for me, it was a hard decision. I had it in between Intro, What Am I to You, and Moonchild.
Nice.
I really like the feel of Moonchild. I like the way it sounds. But overall, Intro, What Am I to You won me over.
Yeah, I love
the way that it's a love song and a breakup song all in one. It's so
It's crazy.
fitting. It's all of youth romance in like 3 minutes.
No, I agree.
It's incredible.
About to take you higher. We about to set this low on fire. 이런 느낌 처음이야. 엄마도 못 말렸어. 내 진심을 말했고 결국에는 내가 이겼어. Baby you should know you changed all of my negatives to positive. 가시를 세우고 있지만 볼 수 있어 너의 장. 다시금 날 뛰게 만드는 그 사람이 너란 사실. 아직은 나 속겠지만 내가 좀 더 알게 다시는 나.
It starts from this crazy place where we're gonna rock this love.
I could love you forever. We're soulmates, and then it turns into why am I putting
it gets
more this than
and
you?
darker.
And then it's like, what are we even doing here? What am I to you?
I know.
It's so good.
I agree.
And I really like how his tone changes throughout the song. He's very sweet and caring in the beginning, soft. And then once it gets to What Am I to You, he's practically yelling into the mic.
I know.
Oh baby don't you play. 네가 불길이라도 꿋꿋이 걸을게. 그러니까 제발 모르는 사람 모르는 듯한 눈빛으로 날 보지마. 자꾸 내가 내게 아무것도 어디든 그때가 생각나니까. What am I to you girl? What am I to you? I do love you crazy. Do you? 이랬다 저랬다 사람 맘 좀 헷갈리게 하지마. 자꾸 이따식을 거는 계약서에 도장 찍자. 하루에 뽀뽀 몇 번 카톡 몇 번 그렇게까지 해놓은 속이 좀 시원해질까. What am I to you girl? What am I to you? I do love you crazy. To you.
I'm so glad you chose that one because I really feel like it gets overlooked a lot, and I think a lot of people don't realize that it's an RM solo song.
I didn't really know about this song up until a couple months ago when I was just sort of checking out some songs, and I was like, oh, what's this one?
Yeah, I think, did it not make both of our top 50 lists?
I think so. I think it did.
Yeah, and we don't have a lot of overlap on our top 50 lists, so that's like some high praise that we've
also really love the beginning where he's like, we about to set this love on fire.
Me too.
It's so good. And
so
also
good.
the intro music, I'm in love with.
Same.
Like the little
Same.
da-da-da. It's so pretty.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Like just like Persona, it's a banger. It's practically poetry and a gripping story and powerful music. Like that's a masterpiece.
It's incredible.
No, I agree. It was my second choice, and it's a beautiful song.
저희처럼 혼자에게 연락할 핑계를 찾지. 만약에 저보다 더해 있는 이유는 부족하지. 맨날 찾아 이유 찾아 있는 심판에 안 되는 레슨. 의지는 리는 기분은 허허 월화를 다르는 레슨. 그래 처음부터 이게 공평할 수 없는 게임이라는 걸 알았어. 너 이기고 싶다만 않지만 계속 지고 싶지도 않아. 조금은 달달하고 막대가 쏟아지진 않아도 남들처럼 반짝이 닦은 대로 위로와 진심을 담아 서로.
I'm Jimin. Nice to meet you.
All right, let's talk about Jimin.
Let's talk.
He doesn't have as much solo work as the others.
That's okay.
But yeah, that's fine. But still, it was a tough decision.
Really? Yeah, I picked mine.
I mean, if you only had
like
two songs,
so
it
easy.
would probably be difficult for me. This is a tough song, and I was choosing between the one I chose and the one you chose, so I'm glad we get to talk about them both. So I chose Filter.
Excellent choice. Excellent.
Yeah.
No one can blame you.
It is true. the real reason why I chose Filter in the end is not because I necessarily think it's the better song, but because I felt like it was the better fit for Jimin. And
you like it more, right? Like, it's your favorite.
I do love it. Like, I love dancing to it, and I love listening to it, but also I feel like only he could capture that sort of flirtatious tone that's required, as well as like the sweet and babyish sort of tone that's required. So yeah, I love the Latin beat to this song. I love watching Jimin perform it live, of which there's only the ONE performances, but God, they were so good.
Okay, cover your ears if you don't want to be ruined your life forever.
They know, everyone knows by now.
There wasn't the outfit change on stage.
Yeah.
They cut between
They made it look like he did a quick change on stage, but in actual fact, they paused it.
I'll
and
never
the
be the
whole
same.
performance was pre-taped. Yeah.
I'm so sad.
When we found that out,
So
we were very sad because we had spent many hours analyzing every split second of that performance,
see if
trying
he
to
could.
figure out if it was even possible, and how was it possible, and how does his clothes work. Yeah, to find out he got changed in between was kind of sad.
I could do it. If I ever become a famous idol, you can hold me to this.
Okay.
I will do a quick change on stage.
You know what? I bet you that if they had gone ahead with the Map of the Soul 7 tour,
I'm sure he would have.
I'm sure he would have had a quick change in the middle.
It would
maybe
probably
not as
be
dramatic.
longer.
Yes. Either there would be a longer pause, or maybe not quite as complete.
Sneak off stage or something. Yeah.
No, I think he would do it with the dancers around him.
Yeah?
Like somehow his costume would turn inside out or something.
I feel like he couldn't though, because of the way that like arenas are shaped. There's no way he could get perfect angles from all of his dancers around him unless they're forming sort of a weird triangle wall.
Or a circle. You don't think? Especially if he was not on the projection stage, but if he was on the main stage and they were sort of semicircled or circled all around him.
I feel like it would need to be 2 layers of circle though, because
they could even do it with like a screen.
True.
Like, and then he could go just behind it and then come back out. Even that I would think was pretty cool.
Even then they could make it like more obvious. They could do a screen and they could light him up from behind, so there would be like a shadow.
Oh, that's such a good idea.
Or if they didn't actually want to show it, they, instead of it being like a screen with a shadow, it could be a screen that has a fake shadow, like a video of him still dancing, and then all of a sudden he's in different clothes. Wow. Call us right now, Beg PD. We have ideas.
Okay.
That's actually all I have to say. It's a great song. I love the song. Jimin is perfect for it. What did you pick?
I picked Lie, the iconic Jimin song.
Okay, first let me say that I think for most BTS fans, this would have been a slam dunk for Serendipity. Like, a lot of people consider Serendipity one of their best songs. Same!
I don't love it.
Same. I like both Filter and Lie better than Serendipity.
Me too.
Oh, it's just...
We're getting cancelled.
Don't be like a prey, smooth like a snake. So 나고 싶은데.
But I know
the drama alone. I am at the masquerade ball.
Agreed, right? It gives that vibe, and the intro. You just want to be coming down like a she can't even speak. You just want to be coming down like a big staircase in like a huge ball gown or a top hat and tails.
Yes.
And you just want to be like, you know, dramatically
ready to go. I'm about to do tango with Jimin.
That's right.
His vocals in the song are gorgeous. They're gorgeous, filled with emotion, hitting all those high notes. It's fantastic. Yeah. And he performs the song while doing an intricate dance. And he still sings it perfectly.
Crazy.
It's incredible.
I saw Bangtan Bomb where they were rehearsing it, and he actually did struggle to hit the high notes while doing the choreo. And I remember it was probably Sung Duck who was there, who said, you know, we could lower the song so you don't have to hit the high notes while you're doing the choreo.
I bet he was like, no.
And he was like, forget it. No, it's not happening. Jungkook blow my mind. The way they can jump around
the
on
lung
stage.
capacity.
Yeah, and then sing. Like, God, it's crazy.
Incredible.
Anyway. Live. Gorgeous.
Love it, and the passion is unmatched.
Agreed.
I've never felt more passion and like desperation come out of a song than when Jimin is performing live.
I agree completely. And that takes me back to the point I was making about how revolutionary these solo songs from Wings must have been.
I know.
Like, everyone must have been like, because up until then, Jimin had his sort of like frat boy thing going on, and always with the tank
backwards
tops
hat,
and
the muscles.
Yeah, and then
it was a look.
Yeah, I know, it wasn't a bad thing, but he really changed with Wings. Like, Wings was where new Jimin was born, and this song, man,
it was good.
I
think Wings is my favorite album of BTS. I think it has most of my like a bunch of songs that I love.
Interesting.
Love.
Yeah.
And I could just sit down and listen to the whole thing.
The only album that I sit down and listen to beginning to end is B.
I got her.
No, I know it's B. I really like it. All right, moving on.
There's a B?
Nice to meet you. I'm V.
All right, V. I think I'm going to surprise you.
I don't think you will. I don't think you will.
Oh, yeah?
Hold on.
Well, we did not pick the same song, I will say that.
Okay, good.
So I didn't pick that one.
Is it Inner Child?
It is not Inner Child.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I know. I do love Inner Child.
I really thought you were going to
I have to say, if we were restricting ourselves to just the three solo songs that they each have, the Wings, the Love Yourself, and the Not the Soul solo songs, it would have been Inner Child.
She hated these solo songs until I made her listen to them.
Hate is a strong word. But it is true.
Indifference towards the B solo song.
Indifference towards Stigma and Singularity. Singularity I have come to appreciate, but I'm not sure it's ever going to be one of my favorites. No.
Oh, really? Yeah, that one's good.
I do love Sweet Night.
It was really good. It's really good.
It was in contention.
It's really good.
All right. Shall we just announce what we picked?
Yes, please.
I have chosen Scenery.
Oh. An interesting choice.
It's true.
Interesting choice.
I really love this song.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Since when?
For a long time, yeah. Remember, you guys are really into Winter Bear, and I was kind of like,
no, you got super into Winter Bear once.
Yes.
You watched it and you were like, wait, I'm in love with V.
That's right. That's what happened. Accurate. And Scenery is from the same time. Yes, and so over time I've come to like Scenery even better than Winterberry.
밤하늘 다르게 비춰진 필름의 소리를 들어요. I still wonder, wonder, beautiful story. Still wonder, wonder, best part. I still wonder, wonder, next story. I want to make you mine.
So I really love the chorus where he says, I still wonder, wonder, and then he says, and I wander, wander. It's just charming. Like it's not super complex because those are basically the first two songs he ever wrote, but it's just charming to me, and it's so very V. Like he wrote this song himself, beginning to end, and he put in the camera sounds, the sounds of a camera clicking. Yes, because he just really wanted to write a song about something that he really liked, which is photography and the way it captures stories around him and how he likes going back to those memories. And I don't know, it's just really sweet. And yeah, I listen to it quite a lot. I've probably listened to that song much more than V has, and I'm willing to bet if you asked him about it, he couldn't even hum it.
I don't know, maybe he could. He'll do the camera part.
잠겨질까요? 새벽달이 지난 공원에 지금 내 감정을 담아요. 이 노래는 그댈 향해요. 부리마스. 밤하늘 다르게 비춰진 필름의 소리를 들어요. I still wonder, wonder, beautiful story. Still wonder, wonder, best part.
Leaving soft hours, getting in the elevator, pressing the down button.
I see.
We arrive in hell. My song is Stigma.
I know.
Sure, you know why.
I know you
the
love that
high
song.
notes, the deep spoken parts. I cannot. This was the first solo song I ever truly loved. Are you calling him a sinner?
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, my brother. 숨겨도 감춰도 지워지지 않아. Are you calling me a sinner? 무슨 말이 더 있겠어? I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, my sister. 숨겨도 감춰도 지워지지 않아. So cry, please dry my eyes. 저 빛이 내 죄를 비춰줘.
True. It is iconic from beginning to end. Like so many moments in that song. Man, Wings was a really good album.
I know! And the high notes, I didn't even know he could hit those that high. And he does it live consistently.
Neither.
I know the whole song is about like forgiving him from his sins and stuff, but keep doing it. Keep doing what you're doing.
너에게 너무 미안할 뿐이야. Don't cry. 널 지켜주지 못해서 더 깊이 상처만 깊어져. 되돌릴 수 없는 거짓말이 저것 같아.
I really like that it's sort of a more jazzy thing. It has low bass and it even has a little trumpet saxophone action, some brass, and I really like that. It felt different than some of the other BTS songs and very V for me.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, like I feel like they put that in there because of V, and he was quite young at the time, so I'm not sure how much he himself chose it. Like, didn't RM write that song?
I think so. I'm not
think so,
sure,
too.
but maybe he wrote it with V in mind.
Yes,
it
that's
just
what I mean.
feels
That's what I was
personally customized
Yes.
towards him.
Yes, RM's ability to write songs for the other members that
It's fantastic.
fit them is really impressive. Yeah, like Suga and J-Hope both write amazing lyrics,
Yes.
but they write lyrics from their heart about what they want to say. But RM is amazing at writing things that capture what other people want to say.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, did you know that he wrote Abyss, actually?
Oh, really?
Yeah, like Jin had his thoughts and he had things he wanted to say, but then he took it to RM and
was
said,
like, you know.
make this sound good. And yeah, RM did. Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, so yeah, it's nice that you have someone in the band that you can trust with, like, to put it into words what you want to say.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, my sister. 숨겨도 감춰도 지워지지 않아. So cry, please dry my eyes. 저 빛이 내 죄를 비춰줘.
I'm Jungkook. Nice to meet you.
Last but not least, Jungkook, our golden matinee. He is the only other one, other than Suga, where we have chosen the same song. Because could there possibly be any other choice?
No.
There could not.
Except for You Stay Alive stands. So sorry about that.
Okay, I really wanted to pick My Time, but I had to go with Euphoria.
I thought about it, but then I was like, I'm gonna be honest. I like Euphoria more.
Yeah, same here. Euphoria is perfect.
Timeless classic.
Yeah, in every way. Like, the music is gorgeous, the production is gorgeous,
Yes.
the lyrics are gorgeous, and JK's vocals. Oh,
바람 지워진 꿈을 찾아 헤맸을까. 운명 같은 하나만을 달라. 아픈 너의 눈빛이 나와 같은 곳을 보는 걸. When you please stay in dreams, yeah. 저기 멀리서 바다가 들려. 꿈을 건너서 숲을 너머로 선명해지는 그곳으로 가. Take my hands now. You are the cause of my euphoria.
The song is just euphoric. It inspires
Absolutely.
happiness from within.
I agree. Like, when he gets to the soaring part in the
It's
chorus,
lovely. It's lovely.
My heart does that. It like,
It's just so perfect. And I really like, the music and his song. And they go together.
Yeah.
And it's just nice.
yeah, I agree. Everything about that song is perfect. It is like one of the best love songs, I think, ever written. It astonishes me that RM made a song using the words euphoria and utopia. Like, are you sure English is your second language? Like, I think a lot of people who speak English don't know those words.
Nope. I would never.
And yeah, it's just brilliant. Like, I don't know.
I really like the click click. Like, before the first chorus, it goes chuk chuk.
That's right.
I love that.
That's the sound of a tape recorder pressing play. Yeah, I think Suga put that in. And
what's a tape recorder?
꿈을 건너서 숲을 너머로 선명해지는 그곳으로 가. You are the cause of my euphoria.
Okay, so Euphoria.
Euphoria, clear winner.
Yeah, for sure. All right, that's all I have to say.
It's great. Should we wrap up? Should we sum it up?
Yeah.
All right. Speed run. Jin, Awake. Suga, People. J-Hope, Blue Side. RM, Intro, What Am I to You? Jimin, Live. V, Stigma. And Jungkook with Euphoria.
That's right. I'm going with Jin, Abyss. Suga, People. J-Hope, Ego.
Are you good?
I don't know.
RM.
J-Hope, Ego. RM, Intro, Persona. Jimin, Filter. V, Scenery. And Jungkook,
Euphoria. We did it!
Yeah, let us know in the comments what your favorite solo songs are, and trust us when we say all of these decisions were very difficult to make. There is a lot of really great solo work by all 7 members that you should definitely check out.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you know when we post new videos.
Thanks for watching. This has been
BTS MVP.